What is going on, everybody? King Recon here. It's about time that we get an opportunity to watch this episode. Not just 1023, but now we're also going to get the opportunity to watch episode 1024 with that, man. A double this week. I tried to watch 1023 throughout the week, but there was just so many videos and news just kept popping back to back to back. And then, of course, we had the awesome Reverie, which shout out to everybody who came out, showed love, and was just active in the comments section just in general. I truly appreciate everyone who showed up, man. And shout out to Big Brother Jay for doing his thing and delivering an awesome Reverie for us, man. So without further ado, let's get into last week's episode and this week's episode. Let's see what is in store for us in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hold up. Let me see. We good. We good. Yep, I hope everybody's good, man. Anime greatness. I think it's been 2 weeks since we've reacted to, it's been 2 because we had a filler recap. And wait, was the filler recap before 1022 or after? I don't even remember at this point. It's been such a crazy week. I don't even remember, honestly. But regardless, I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the next couple of weeks with not only the content that we're about to get here in the anime, but of course with the manga returning soon. We're going to be getting a lot more Film Red stuff in the coming weeks too. So it's going to be a lot of fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. Like, I'm extremely excited to see what's in store, but just staying with the anime, knowing what we know as manga readers, and for anybody who's anime only watching this, no worries. We will always keep it spoiler free here, as much as possible at least. And with what I know in regards to the titles and the people working on the upcoming content, we are in for a really, really special stretch of episodes. And so I don't know if that starts here with these couple of episodes, or if we're going to start getting that awesome content starting with the batch that starts with the next episode. I'm not entirely sure. We got to see how these episodes turn out, but I can't wait, man. Onigashima has been so special. I mean, this entire arc has been special in the anime, but Onigashima has just provided, every time, like when I came on here to do the last couple of reactions after Roof Piece, my mind was just blown at the level of quality given to certain chapters that were just solid and made them memorable in their own ways. And I was just like, man, see, this is why the anime is killing it as much as it is right now. Hyogoro. It's always, this soundtrack always, like every time I hear it, it just automatically sparks the journey, right? This feels like the recap song, right? For that it's been the recap song for so long. Like this and Three Towers, and it's just certain soundtracks that are synonymous with the recaps. Speaking of that, I want to know from all of you, when you were catching up to One Piece, did you skip the openings and the recaps? I had a conversation yesterday with some of my friends who are into the series, and we were talking about the idea of skipping openings, endings, recaps, and all that stuff. And if you do that, and that's the way you experience One Piece, I get it, right? It's extremely long. You want to shave off as much time as possible, I totally understand. In my case, I don't think I ever skipped the opening. And if I did, it must have been for like something that I just could not wait to see. And even then, I do not recall skipping an opening. And I'm talking through the first time watch. Obviously, rewatching it again, I still don't like skipping the opening. But if I got to go through certain scenes, right, obviously we'll do that. But on first initial watch through, all I wanted was to get the full experience, right? However long that it was, I took every single episode as its own experience. So I don't normally do that with any series. That I, at least for the ones I like. If I don't like the opening, I'm skipping it. You feel me? If I don't like the opening, I'm out of there. But if I like the opening, never getting skipped. And we're staying for the recap too. At that point. Big Doctor, my guy, Tony Goatman Chopper. Title. I looked away like I like I hate looking at the previews in the openings, or for the opening because I don't want to see what's coming in the episode. But I can look at the title, and I just it's I'm just so used to it, right? Yo, the way they've handled the Marco King and Queen stuff has been goated so far, man. That last episode, that entire sequence with King, Queen, and Marco was sick. Nasty. He's too filthy. It's like that's the thing, right? Like Marco is as filthy as he is. He's taken on both, or two out of Kaido's commanders. Like no matter how nasty you are, that's going to be a tough task. The Oni Wabanshu, man. You know, going into this arc, I was so excited to see both the Oni Wabanshu and the Mimi Watagumi as a massive fan of Gintama. As my boy Uzumaki Khan would say, the music! This was a really emotional section of the last episode, man. Man. 100%. It's like no matter how you want to disguise it, that man is a pops to them. It's like they see that determination and they're like, yo, when it comes to it, we'll join you. We'll join you when the time comes. Because they see the resolve that my dog Hyogoro has showcased. And this is also the other thing, right? It's like you have individuals from Kaido's crew that's like, yo, why are we dying? This is your virus. Do something about it. The headbutt from Queen in that form has so much force that it absolutely just demolished everything in his way right there. It's like, even though it's true, you ain't gotta say it like that, dog. You feel me? Like, come on, man. That's exactly what he's saying. He's like, yo, you're just a piece. Queen is basically out here playing one of those strategy games. Like, you guys are just expendable pieces. He's playing StarCraft out here. I love how yo, they gave this man they gave this man Chopper the Odin and Luffy smile. They're like, yo, he's a pirate too. Like, man, we gotta be careful with him. He moves different. Chopper moves different. They gave that man. They gave him the Odin and Luffy smile, dog. It's like, it wasn't bad enough that we ended last week's episode on that cliffhanger. Now we gotta end the entire second half, or the first half, on that same cliffhanger, except now we have more additional context behind it. Like, alright, I understand. But here comes Goatman. Here comes my doctor. Look at that! Just booting that thing out of there. Don't interrupt me in the middle of my surgical process. I'm gonna take care of this. Look at Chopper. It's like, yo, that's always the most wonderful thing. When you're able to solve something that you've been working on for so long and you see it, taking place visually before your very eyes. You're able to see the fruits of one's labor. He's good to go. You know, they made this section really, really emotional, man. They did a great job. Good work, Raccoon. Choppa sensei. We love to see it. My dog said it like he was in Kingdom. Like, yo, 3, 2, 1, fire! It's time for yo, stand up, Yotan Y energy. You love to see it. Except rather than annihilating a whole bunch of individuals, you have someone who's saving a bunch of individuals. The mist. Chopper's doctoring. You know, what more needs to be said than the legendary line, Chopper's doctoring. He's doing what he set out to do. Now I wonder how they're going to handle this. Let's see. They even did the shot. That's for sure. Talk to him, Chopper. My man's cigar is bigger than Chopper's body. Man. Now that's really cool. And we specifically saw those same individuals being the ones earlier who were going against Queen. I love that. Love that. They saw Chopper's resolve and they were inspired by it. Tanuki! Tanuki! Here we go. You know, Chopper gets praised, man. Marco. Look at him! Rumble, baby. The slap heard around the world. They showed the whole process leading up to it. Gold? Rupees? Whoa! Hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up, hold up. Oh, dog! I was so immersed, I forgot where we were. I was like, "Wait, what?" But then I saw Luffy about to throw it. I was like, "I don't know." But this is definitely still the same chapter. It's still the same chapter, but they just keep highlighting and going back to the roof. I was shook there for a second. I was shook. Oh man, here we go. Here we go. This is still, man. This chapter when it dropped, we were so shook, man. And meeting them there. It's like, how can you... Not the music too, man. Wow. The way they handled that in the anime was crazy. Give me a second. We're going to get prepared for the next one. Let's go with episode 1024 in 3, 2, 1. Let's jam. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. I like the way they handled the end of the last episode there. That was some good stuff. I had a little bit of chills, man. I was like, dang, the way they handled that in the anime was really, really well done, actually. Because I just remember the feelings that I had whenever I flipped over and I saw that panel. I was way more like, well, of course, that was the first time I read it, but I was just so confused. But now, because I knew it was coming, I was like, okay, this is the way they're handling. But with the music, I was like, hold on, man, this might be Chill City right here. You know, Chill City. So let's see how they handle this one. Going into, because like I said, this one fascinates me. I mean, this entire upcoming stretch fascinates me and how the way they're going to handle it. But this one in particular fascinates me because I wonder how much they're going to dip into the next episode. So we'll have to see how they handle it, because this is going to be big major chunk of chapter 1008, I believe, maybe even the entire thing. And so I wonder how they're going to handle this. Actually, I'm very, very excited. Like, because whatever is not done here is going to have to be done later. We'll have to see, man. We'll have to see. We'll have to see. But I'm excited. I can't wait. And I do wonder how they're going to handle... See, there's so many things, like, with this one in particular, that I'm very, very interested in seeing how they handle it. So I need this episode to start. Need this episode to start. Please. This opening is a banger, man. Wano has had some bangers since their openings. Here we go. Here we go. How are we handling this? Yamagoat. Alright. Oh. Yamato sighting, you already know. Automatic. Bare minimum 9 out of 10 episode. Bare minimum. With Yamagoat. Title card. Does this title card or the background mean we're going straight up to... Bro, I thought we were going straight up to the roof. That would have been nuts. Oh, that's why they showed Yamato, because we're going to be dedicating a section to her here. Let's see. You're watching them in 4K. In 4K, man. Yo, Yamato, just thank you. Oh, yes, sir. Oh, yo, straight up, just whack out there. We're lifting up the mace like you're just because you already know, and you are that individual. You know, go woo, bacha. I'll take a whole episode of this. A whole episode of... Keep giving it to me. Whole episode of Yamato swinging this mace around. Big behind club. Things we'll have to see. Dude, they're just raw with it. Ooh. That's right. See, this is why I love Momonosuke's character. Always got to me with this Ace soundtrack, man. What a line that is. You'll be a greater man than Kozuki Oden ever was, and that's coming from Yamato. I forgot that happens in this chapter. All the way back in Punk Hazard, man. Look like Pops. You look like Pops. And that's the whole thing about this, right? It's like, that's why. And we didn't understand at the time why that was so huge. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Kaido's bloodline elements. It's like if only they knew. If only they knew the reality at hand here. Here we go, dude. This episode's off to a great start. Dun, dun, dun. I love this soundtrack, man. It's like, just imagine, and the thing is for half of these individuals, you know, half of them have been alive this entire time. The others zoomed to the future. So it's like for some of them, it's only been a couple of weeks, a couple of months since they've seen my mans. So for them, this is fresh. They're going to be like, holy sweet mother of Flagnards. We're already halfway through the episode? That was quick. It shows how good that first part was. Man, not this soundtrack, bro. That one automatically hits, man. Don't do this to me. This is my soundtrack, man. And it fits so well for the name, bro. Golden Odin. Don't do this. I love it. I love that line. Odin was that dude, bro. That was my guy, man. Come on, dude. That's what makes this so difficult for everyone involved. It's like, no, there's no, because he was such a legendary individual. This is their biggest wish, that one day he could draw breath once more. I'm getting goosebumps, bro. Yo. Toki, man. Man. Yo, they're doing a great job with this section, dude. Among Us. Amugus. That's what's really happening here, ladies and gentlemen. Another episode. Another game. People can never go back to the past, but you can go forward into the future. Hokage Raizo back at it again. Hokage Raizo, man. Yes, they are. It's like that's what they want to believe with all their hearts. It's gotta be a terrifying thought, man. Shout out to my boy Ashura Doji. It's like no matter what, it's that face. Denjiro's face. Mr. Among Us himself, man. You can never trust the red one. Can never trust the red one. Yo. Dude, this episode, man. You don't gotta worry about my dog. Now with Yamagoat there, you'll never have to worry about Momonosuke as long as Yamagoat is there. Yo, this episode is extremely well directed, man. Seriously, job well done to the team at Toei. Better believe my dog's still fighting him. Look at him. Look at him, bro. He's too nasty. My mama. Oh, man. Here we go. Tension. That's for sure. Talk to him, King. Talk to him. Kaido's just so... He's just too filthy, dog. The end of 1008. That's the final panel from 1008! They are doing it out of order. Hit. Let's go! Let's go! That's my goal, dog. Hit him with the line. God, this is godly, bro. Oh, these upcoming stretch of episodes are going to be legendary. That was goated, son. That was way better than I could have ever imagined. And so, we were right. I had a feeling whenever the staff list and the episode titles were put side by side, I was like, hold on, man. It looks like some of these are going to be placed out of order because we did not cover a certain section of 1008. What this means is actually really good, because now we're going to have sections of the episodes dedicated to basically the same thing, just represented in different ways. And I cannot wait to see how they handle it. Oh man, dude. The way they're about to adapt this content injected into my veins. Injected. We're already starting. Roof Piece is here. We're ready to go up intellect swimmer. I love this episode. This episode from beginning to end was really well done. It had me, somebody who was not necessarily that invested in this whole Odin plotline, extremely invested. What I mean by the Odin plotline is the Odin imposter plotline. Odin is one of my favorite, might be my favorite flashback character in this series. It's really hard because this series has a lot of legendary flashback characters, but Odin's definitely up there as a legendary S-tier individual, right? I love me some Odin. But I'm talking about the return plotline here. From the very beginning, I always smelled like, nah, this is just Conjuro or something's going on here to where this is not Odin. There's 100%. And I was wondering why we were going through all of this, right? And the anime just made it so immersive. Like, I just could not take my eyes off the screen. It was so well done. You could feel the emotions. You could feel the chills. Like, it was just so well done. The Yamato Momonosuke stuff was really good. But that Roof Piece section was peak. It was peak, son. It was peak, man. All right. So I will see y'all next time. Have an awesome day. Let me know what y'all thought about these two episodes in the comment section down below. And until next time, y'all have a good one. Take care, man. Let's go. Roof Piece, baby.